So Donald Trump is terrified of the Epstein files. And how do we know that? Because he's talking about it. Well, he says, he took Truth Social to say he doesn't care about the Epstein files and that he told Congress to vote to release them. Like that makes a difference. He said, well, I told them, and I told Pam Bondi to investigate the Democrats that are on the list. Again, like that makes a difference. And then he went on and he listed a whole thing. And well, if there was anything in there, the Democrats would release it. Well, he says that because that's what he would do. But when the Democrats were in power, when Joe Biden was in power, the Maxwell prosecution, for the most part, was still ongoing. And after that, they were working on other things, like fixing the economy that Donald Trump wrecked because of COVID. But Donald Trump thinks everybody thinks the way he does because he believes he is a genius. Now, that being said, if he didn't truly care about the Epstein files, like he claims, he says he doesn't care about them being released, then why did he try so hard to fight releasing them? Why did he tell members of Congress if they voted to release the files, they would be deemed hostile to this administration and to the president? Why didn't he just tell Pam Bondi in January when he took office, look it over, make sure no images of children being harmed were released, but release all of the content so we know who was involved, etc. Do it all. No, they played games. He had Pam Bondi come out and say that there was nothing in the files. He came out and said, are we still talking about that guy? Why are we talking about it? It's nothing. It's no big deal. He downplayed it. He had her try to delay it. He had Kash Patel come out and say, well, there were no clients. Epstein just moved the girls from one place to another for himself and Maxwell. And I have to say it that way because of community guideline violations, but you know what I mean. Donald Trump is terrified of these things being released, but he's got to play it cool. So that way, when it comes out, he can say, well, it's just a hoax. It's a hoax that I'm in there. It's a Democratic hoax. He wants us to believe that. But his past and the events that he has taken up to this point tell a different story. Donald Trump is terrified of the files being released. They didn't have to go to Congress. He could have just told Pam Bondi to do it. Pam Bondi could have just released it without Congress doing it. The only reason it had to go through Congress for this and to pass a law to make it happen is because this administration was trying to not do this. Donald Trump is trying to change the narrative. It's not going to work for most people. Now, it's going to work for a portion of the MAGA base, but that's about it. Donald Trump is trying to tell a different story than what reality actually is. We shouldn't be surprised. He's just trying to make himself look good.